Once upon a time, in a distant village, there lived an old man named Tar. Though not wealthy, Tar had a beautiful and happy family. He was a hard-working farmer, but he didn't own a farm. Instead, he worked on others' farms to provide for his wife and three children. Tar's wife was a kind and hard-working trader who sold fruits and vegetables in the market. Despite their modest means, their home was filled with love and joy. Tar's life was simple, but he cherished the happiness he shared with his family. However, as time passed, Tar's wealthier friends began to drift away, ashamed to associate with someone so poor. Tar felt sad, but reminded himself that his family was what mattered most. One day, during a village gathering, Tar's friends humiliated him, asking him to clean up after them because he was poor. Heartbroken, Tar returned home, where his wife comforted him. Despite the mistreatment, Tar continued to work hard for his family. Tar's life took a dramatic turn when he approached Chief Azuka, the richest man in the village, for work during the harvest season. Chief Azuka agreed, and Tar, along with his two sons, worked tirelessly on the chief's farm. After completing the harvest, Chief Azuka paid Tar only a portion of what he owed, promising the rest later. When Tar returned the next day, Chief Azuka made him an unexpected offer, a chance to become rich without hard work. He handed Tar a large sum of money and instructed him to visit an old man in the forest for a ritual. Tar was torn. The promise of wealth was tempting, but he feared the unknown. After much deliberation, he decided to accept the offer, hoping it would secure his family's future. He visited the old man, who performed a ritual involving a strange oil and chants. The old man warned Tar that the gods would grant him wealth, but demanded a price in return. Tar returned home with a pouch of gold coins, and his family celebrated their newfound fortune. Over time, Tar's wealth grew, and his life transformed. His humble home became luxurious, and his family enjoyed comforts they had never known. However, Tar's wife grew uneasy, sensing that their wealth came at a hidden cost. Meanwhile, Tar's old friends, who had once abandoned him, returned, eager to share in his riches. They pressured him to reveal the secret of his wealth, but Tar refused, knowing the truth was too dangerous to share. One evening, a messenger arrived with a summons from the old man in the forest. Tar's heart sank as he realized the time had come to pay the price for his wealth. The old man demanded a terrible sacrifice, Tar's only daughter, Amina. Devastated, Tar pleaded for another way, but the old man insisted that refusing would result in the loss of everything Tar held dear. Torn between his love for his daughter and the fear of losing his wealth and sanity, Tar agonized over the decision. On the fifth night, he prepared the ritual as instructed, his heart breaking with every step. He gave Amina a potion to render her unconscious and carried her to the forest. As he prepared to complete the ritual, his wife's piercing scream interrupted him. She had followed him, suspecting something was wrong. The villagers, alerted by her cries, rushed to the scene and restrained Tar. Amina was taken to the herbalist, while Tar was tied up and guarded. The next morning, the villagers, furious and heartbroken, took Tar to the king to face justice. Tar confessed, revealing how Chief Azuka had manipulated him into accepting the ritual and the wealth that came with it. The king, though stern, recognized Tar's remorse and the manipulation he had endured. He sentenced Tar to prison but spared his life, allowing his family to visit him. Chief Azuka, however, had already fled the village, leaving behind the chaos he had caused. In prison, Tar reflected on his choices, vowing to atone for his sins. His family, though deeply hurt, eventually forgave him and moved forward, living honest lives. Tar's story became a cautionary tale in the village, reminding everyone of the dangers of greed and the true value of love and integrity. Despite his mistakes, Tar found solace in knowing his family had forgiven him and that his story might serve as a lesson to others.